New Zealand cyclone Gabrielle is currently in the northern part of New Zealand, where forecasters expect rain and winds to intensify on Monday and Tuesday. New Zealand's upper North Iceland's 58,000 homes lost electricity as Cyclone Gabrielle made landfall, bringing strong winds and heavy rain to Auckland and nearby regions, news agency Reuters reported. Cyclone Gabrielle swept past the Australian territory of Norfolk Iceland in the Tasman Sea on Saturday and is now in the north of New Zealand, weather forecasters said. The impact of Gabrielle is still in its early stage and further serious and severe weather is still expected for Tamaki Makaurau, which is also the part of Auckland, later today to Tuesday morning. Deputy Controller Auckland Emergency Management said now is not the time for complacency. The cyclone is currently in the northern part of New Zealand, where forecasters expect rain and winds to intensify on Monday and Tuesday. Many school and local government facilities across Auckland and the upper North Iceland have been closed. Residents have been advised to avoid travel and emergency restrictions are in place in Auckland and at least 4 other regions. Weather forecasters said the Whangarei, a city north of Auckland, had received 100.5 mm of rain that in the past 12 hours. Around 58,000 homes were without electricity, possibly for several days, authorities informed. Air New Zealand said in a statement that it will resume flying for Tuesday after it cancelled 509 flights because of the cyclone. The New Zealand Defence Force has located 150 staff across Auckland and neighbouring regions. The cyclone is second significant weather event to hit Auckland and the upper North Iceland in just a few weeks. Last month, Auckland and surrounding areas were hit by record rainfall that resulted in massive floods. New Zealand's national carrier cancelled dozens of flights Sunday as Auckland braced for a deluge from Cyclone Gabrielle 2 weeks after a record-breaking storm swamped the nation's largest city and killed 4 people. Air New Zealand said it was cancelling all domestic flights to and from Auckland through midday Tuesday as well as many international flights. The carrier said some international routes would continue operating, although flights might need to be diverted from Auckland. The carrier also cancelled domestic flights to and from the cities of Hamilton, Tauranga and Taupo. Cyclone Gabrielle was already affecting the northern part of New Zealand on Sunday. On Monday, it was expected to dump up to 250 mm of rain on Auckland. Gabrielle's whisper was earlier downgraded as the cyclone slowed. Gusts of about 130 km per hour were expected. Weather Forecast Met Service said it was expecting a whispered and significant weather event with heavy rain, strong winds and large waves. New Zealand Prime Minister Chris Hipkins told reporters, "Please do take this serious. We do expect severe weather is on the way. So please make sure that we are prepared. Make sure that we have got preparation in place for either if you have to stay put for a period of time or if you have to evacuate." Earlier, the cyclone passed near remote Norfolk Iceland, a territory of Australia that is home to about 1,750 people. Emergency Management Norfolk Iceland Controller George Plant said Sunday it had issued an all clear. He said there was some debris on the roads and some power lines were down. "We have been extremely fortunate with the passage of the cyclone as the most destructive winds have just missed us," Plant wrote on Facebook. However, there is still considerable cleanup to be undertaken and it may take a while for service such as power to be restored. As the cyclone began hitting New Zealand's Northland region on Sunday, flooding and winds caused some roads to be closed and thousands of homes to lose power. 2 weeks ago, Auckland experienced the wettest day ever recorded in the city as the amount of rain that would typically fall over the entire summer heat in a single day. Quickly rising flood water killed 4 people, caused whispered disruption and left hundreds of homes unavailable. Next report: after Turkey and Syria, earthquake of magnitude 4.3 hits Afghanistan. This is the second quake to have rocked the country within a month. Earlier on January 22, an earthquake of magnitude 4.2 took place 79 km south-southeast of Fayzabad, Afghanistan at 9:04 am IST on Sunday, according to the National Center of Seismology. And this time, an earthquake of magnitude 4.3 struck 135 km south-southeast of Fayzabad, Afghanistan at 6:47 am on Monday, according to the National Center of Seismology.